Hey, Spear here with more iRacing IndyCar at the Milwaukee Mile. It's race 2. We had our other race a couple days ago. We got neck coated out of it. Well, not out of it, but basically out of it. So we're here for our second bite of the apple. Is that the phrase? Something like that. So we'll see how we're going to do today. Car 8, P8 on the grid. Didn't mess up qualifying this time, so that's a good thing. Let's get out there.
Friends, family, all of our great supporters, and all the great fans here today. We appreciate you watching and enjoy the race. You'll be starting on the outside. Pit road is closed.
Starting on the outside. Let's make sure we have the fuel calculator up. All right, so I'm a little nervous here. You know, these don't go official very often, so when they do, you got to get in on them. Hip's been hurting a little bit today. That should be all right. What we want to do is just stay out of trouble. Just like last time, we just want to stay out of trouble. Be in it at the end and see what happens. But last time we were unable to stay out of trouble. Really destroyed the car. And we didn't get... we were able to still move, but we weren't going very fast.
You're ready to rock and roll here, man.
Let's just stay out of trouble.
Understand what you got.
Take it easy. Avoid the Muppets. 150 laps.
All right, my man. Pace car's off. Be ready. Green, green, green. Inside. Still inside. Still there. All clear.
A lot of monkey business is going on inside up there.
Caution's out, caution's out. How are you doing there, bud? Close.
Somebody was trying.
Looks like you should be lining up behind.
They never
us.
said 3 wide. I don't know why they didn't say 3 wide, but people were trying stuff inside there. That was ridiculous. Heck no, I'm not going to look at the relative there, but somebody was trying to make a move on somebody, and nope. Not in turn 1. Your tires are just going to slide around. You're going to lose your rear. You cannot be
Pit road will be open this time.
messing around there. All right, so now we're going to go to single file starts. And since we're still up in P8, it should be okay. At least we're not back down there in the 20s. We're way out there in turn 3 by the time when we get the green. Somebody's right in front of the pace car. Holy mackerel. I hope that's the leader. Oh, that was the leader. Okay. Sounds like I hope that's not the guy in last. Was nobody in the pits? I didn't see anybody in the pits. Everybody got going again and nobody pitted? No, somebody must have just pitted now. Somebody's in there now. I'm sure of it. Because if you get hit, you gotta go to the pits just to check on the car. You know, you get that wing replaced. All right, John's gonna get us on the restart here. Feel pretty confident of that, but that's all right. Slow and sure wins the race. Well, slow and sure survives the race. Oh.
Guys here on pit road, just make sure you're prepared and cautious and ready. If it does start to sprinkle, that we're taking care of our equipment. We get all of our jacks.
Oh my goodness.
Impact wrenches, fuel cans. Everything covered up appropriately.
Yeah, if it starts to rain, I'm in big trouble because I'm completely unprepared.
4, 9. Not going. Not
Delayed
going.
green.
Holding 1 to go.
What are they doing back there? This happened in the other race. The guy apologized too. The guy who got the delayed green when he ran into the wall. He was actually the guy who wrecked the other guy who, well, they wrecked together. who damaged me. So, but he apologized in the forums after the race. And now somebody's delayed the green again. Probably a spin coming out of pit road.
Don't line up behind the 19.
Still nervous.
All right, fellas, nice and smooth here today. Let's go out and have ourselves some fun.
Oh my god. Fun! Alright, P21's in the pits.
1 minute 8.401.
Number 23. I think he qualified with like a 127 or something like that. There were some pretty bad... There was a bad qualifying performance on Monday too. Yeah, John will get me, but hopefully I can stay ahead of the other two. But you never know. It's especially difficult in this series because the ratings they give you are and the car numbers are for the road license, but we're racing on oval.
Get a good look at your
So, you know, it can be a little tricky when you see somebody with a really low rating. It's not that they have a low rating, it's that, you know, they have a low rating on road courses. It might be an oval ringer. Like number 19 in front of me, Dennis, there.
Green flag. Working the bottom inside. 1 minute 0.067. Still there. Still there. Your door clear. Inside. Clear. Inside. Clear on the bottom.
I don't know what he's doing in the middle of the track there.
23.89.
He's keeping me from going down, but I'm afraid he's going to be coming up. All right.
22.809.
Whew.
22.454.
I did do some messing around with the brakes since Monday. I've had a lot of problem with my feet and the brakes. So I made some adjustments.
22.548.
It's getting darker.
Caution. Caution.
Seems to be behind us.
Give me your temps there, bud. The road will be closed this time. Behind the 2.
P19 in the pits. Could use some longer green flag runs because the restarts are when the cars behind me really get closer, but as long as we can keep going and green on, doing all right. You know, you get a rhythm, I guess. Ooh. John ducking in.
Behind the 19.
A little early to duck in, I think. I don't want to be behind some of these guys. Because the trouble happens in the back. We've had 2 incidents, they're both in the back. They were in the back on Monday. Trouble happens in the back. Of course, now that I say that, let's knock on wood. Alright. P8. Started 8th, running 8th. Our goal is 8th. Do like Milwaukee. Milwaukee's a lot of fun. It's a good track. I mean, when you get it right and you get those corners right, it feels so good. Okay, so it looks like P20, so we lost 4 cars so far. P20's in the pits. 20, 21, 22, and 23 all out, I guess. It's hard to know where 22 and 23 are, but I'm assuming that since they're not in the pits and they're not ahead of 20 and 21, it's always possible, but... Yeah, we'll see how many cars are still running come, you know, halfway. Somebody out. Come lap 75, how many are still going to be here? You never know. These cautions are pretty quick, though, when you got a 20-second lap. Cautions don't take a while.
Give me a quick radio check, please.
Check. Check, Chad.
10-4, hit me up as you're going into turn 3. Do it one more time. I got a big TV screen behind us.
Roger.
1 minute 5.911.
1 degree. It's obviously going to be hard to get. It's going to be hard to get past Dennis here. I think we got about the same speed.
Oh man, pace car's off. That's smart there. Green flag. 1 minute 0.69. Working the bottom. Still inside. Still inside. Clear low.
See, people try to get you on the restarts, even though you'll be faster than them. They'll try to get in there. That's their only chance. Clark Smith behind is pretty quick. We've raced with him before.
Caution, caution.
And nobody in front.
Any feeling about the car at all? Close. Get behind the 19.
Tell you, it's always in the back.
Line up behind the 19.
Well, almost. I hate these restarts, though. Guys get under you and they... Problem is that Dennis there is starting in the middle, which is encouraging me to go outside, which means somebody else gets under me.
Get behind the 19.
Now John pitted and he's back up to P10, 2 behind me. He pitted last time, so he must have just flown through everybody back there, or everybody's just kind of hanging out, relaxing. Because I guess he didn't pit last time. It was the time before last. And then we had that little run, so he had time. Car 8, P8. Coming up on lap 20. A lot of cautions in the... remember, this is always how we predict it and how it always goes. A lot of cautions in the beginning. Then things happen. And we go green. But I don't think we'll pit before lap 30. Yeah. I mean, close to lap 30 or after. We'll see what happens. Remembered my drink today. Always good to have a drinks tube when you're in the car. It's a... what would you call that? Partly cloudy? Mostly cloudy? I don't mean partly cloudy.
Make sure you get yourself something to drink.
It's a cool day here, though. It's not too warm.
6.612.
Clark and John behind. They're quick. They are quick. So.
I better keep focused now. One lap at a time.
Gotta keep focused. Less chat, more focus.
Pace car's off. Be ready. Be ready. Green flag. Green flag. 1 minute 2.094. Inside. Inside. Clear low if you need it. Inside. 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 Still inside. Still inside. Go there.
I got no way to get down.
Clear him. 24.04. Inside.
By the time one gets by, there's another
Clear.
one in there.
Clear.
Oh, not good. And this is not where I want to be, between Pierre and Justin K. I'll be ahead of these guys.
23.388.
Oh, there it is. Couple of
Front of
them.
you on the high side. Caution. What do you got now? Is that what is that laying up your road right there, that shiny thing? Oh, a small piece of metal, is it? Yeah, why don't you go make sure what that is so we don't get flat.
Well,
Pit road is
I guess it was a good thing that I lost those
14.
positions, because I would have been right in that. Who was that? Naturally, I didn't see the relative at the time, but that was right where I would have been. That was like P7 and 8 or 6 and 9. Laura was 6th, and
The road is open.
maybe Dennis. I don't know. I can't tell. We might be pitting. $25, or do we wait? Maybe we should go some more. I don't know.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 14.
Nobody else is going in? All right. Behind me is going in.
The 14.
Nobody else ahead of me went in, though. I don't want to go to the back. That's fine. Fuel calculator says we can still do another 50 laps. And yeah, you can run about 65. So, no problem. We've had so many cautions, we can tell us we can go to lap 75. So, it's a 2-stop race, minimum. But if you pit too early, you're going to have to make 3 stops. But if we wait too long to pit, we're going to make 2 green ones. You don't want to make 2 green stops. We'll stop at the next caution. We're going to stop. That is a given. No, Fritz is still up there, so let's see, who was it? 6 and 7. Fritz was 8? No. Oh, okay, so the person who lost it was the guy who was behind me. Why can't I think of his name now? Craig? What's his name? I can't think of his name now. It helps if I remember people's names. I do remember people's names, I just need to see the name to remember them. Craig. Yeah. It was him and Laura. So yeah, so I would have been right in that, so good thing I was not there. So you never know. Moving forward can be a risk, moving backwards can be a risk. Backwards is generally the harder risk.
1 to go.
But, I mean, things get aggressive up front, intense, so that's no better. Well, it's better. Clark Smith. Clark Smith. There you go.
092.
And Laura. They were the ones who got in it. And Clark was the one who passed me on the restart, so we've been right in the middle of that. All right.
Coming to the green here, bud. Get those tires cleaned off, drag those brakes. Alright, boss man. Pace car's off. Green, 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 green. You're doing a great job. Nice and smooth, man. Nice and easy on that accelerator. Doing a good job, nice and smooth. 58.442.
Yeah, I'm inside that time. It ain't happening. Man, a lot of stuff going on in front. Pierre, what are you doing? I was worried Pierre was going to hit the wall and bounce off. Is he really far out there? Dang it. Come on, Pierre.
22.721.
Pierre's killing me the way he's taking turn 1. He's messing up his turn 2 so badly.
Inside, still inside, clear inside. .
22.9. Curb, Spear. Oh, dude, stay on the wall.
22.446.
Yeah, curbs will spin you easily.
22.819.
You hate to see red on the relative. It means the leader's catching up.
22.448.
Which I really don't like to see blue on the relative either, because that means you're catching somebody who's been lapped. Who knows what's going to happen there?
22.76.
They might have been in the pits, they might have damage, they might not have a completely working car. Might be a little bit out of control. Might not want to get out of the way.
Got to get through this traffic roll. Sit forward, outside. Still there, clear. 22.948.
Oh. behind you. We're getting closer and closer. Tires just don't want to turn as much as they used to.
22.883.
We can still get up to 77 laps on fuel, but yeah, that was terrible. The leader's coming.
23.108.
Another back marker.
And if you're there, big girl. Roger. 22.573.
Come on, big girl. Not much better. If I can pass him.
He's there outside. Still there. 22.707. Clear up top.
It cost me so much time having to stay low and lose parts. Dang it!
Inside. Clear.
You got such a better exit out of 2 than me. It's gonna be impossible to get that lap back. Luca was mighty cordial to the leader. Not really even trying to stay on the head.
23.074.
I can't believe Evan's gonna catch me here. Get some boots.
22.85. Inside. Clear low. Working the bottom. Clear. Side at your door. Clear. 24.114. Inside. You're clear.
Evan and Chris and them have all gotten tires. Everybody behind me was able to pit, and I guess well, hindsight 2020, of course. Remember when we were ahead of John? Now he's P5. Almost a lap ahead. This is an impressive green flag run this early in Milwaukee. This is the kind of race you don't see very often. We had a bunch of cautions early, but John's also pitted before us.
Inside. Still there. Clear. Clear. 23.579 inside. Still there. All clear.
All right, 10 laps of fuel.
24.17.
I'm surprised. Well, I don't know if I'm surprised, but I think somebody would have peeled off a little early. But it's so hard to make time back, and there's a lot of cautions on this lap. So you on this track. So I mean, you kind of want to wait for cautions. So you're like, oh, there's a lot of cautions at this track. There's a lot of cars out there. Things can happen. You don't want to be, pitting if you don't have to. Pitting under green when you can pit under caution? Well, thank you.
23.369.
What's Dennis going to do with the 3 back markers in front of him? He's the guy behind me right now.
Inside 23.74. Clear low.
Those guys are just driving side by side. Finally, Chris gets by. Jason, you could have made it a little easier on the guy. You didn't have to.
And if you're there, big girl. Well, Joe. 23.588.
And the leader comes up again.
First spot that entrance. Doing a great job, buddy. Just a little past halfway. Make sure you're getting something to drink.
That's crazy. Halfway. Haven't pitted yet.
Inside. Clear, 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 clear. Side at your door. Clear.
That's crazy. The leader's already up to lap in P7.
23.956.
Uh-oh. Got pitting? No. I thought he might pit.
23.632. Quarter outside. We're going to pit next time.
We are? Yeah, we are. There's the leader.
Leaders on pit road. 23.46. Pit this time, pit this time, pit this time. Wave them off.
Wave him off, no way. Don't think we had enough for another lap. Four tires and a full tank.
Go Mango, go Mango. Hard, hard, hard. Good job, guys.
Telling me I could go the rest of the race? Seriously? Sure, I would need tires. Especially if I wanted to have any fun at all. We're back here at 14th. Oh, mercy.
Leader pit road. 48.087.
Alright, let's make up some time. Okay, so we're off. Not on the same pit schedule as Jason, but for some reason we're on the same lap as him.
22.45.
So that should be good for us. So we'll definitely need to pit. No, okay, so it's saying I'll need a little fuel now. But you only use a tiny bit per lap. So it's not like you can really save too much because you only use a tiny bit per lap. So I mean, it's saying I only need like a gallon and a half, but that's like 5 laps. How can you save 5 laps of fuel? What's going on here with these two?
Outside. Clear, clear, clear. 22.831.
All right. So Luca just can make it to the end. That's the problem now. If you pit now, you can make it to the end. So those guys who did pit early have got a huge advantage because they're making their one and only stops. If we don't get a caution, Spears in trouble.
22.4.
Spears already in trouble, I say. If we don't get a caution, everybody's in trouble. Some people can make it to the end, some can't.
Leader pit road.
thing. I don't think they do know I'm coming. No blue flags and ovals. Yeah, we're gonna get passed again.
22.758. Slow on the bottom, slow on the bottom.
Uh-oh.
Stay high, stay high. Caution. Caution.
All right.
Tell me about your car real quick.
Well,
Close. Looks like you should be lining up behind the 17.
do I dare pit? If I pit, I got no chance. That's John Downing, was it? If I pit, I got no chance. If I stay out, do I have a chance? I can get a lap back if I stay out, maybe? Will the leader pit? If the leader stays out, I'll pit. If the leader pits, I'll stay out. Leader didn't pit. That's unfortunate. Everybody else is pitting. Why didn't the leader pit?
You should be behind the 17.
Alright, no fuel, no tires.
Open, open. You should be starting behind the 17.
We're not getting a wave around, so we're going to give up one position here. Jason. Yeah.
We're going to restart behind the 17.
And we'll get enough fuel and tires to the end. I don't want to go 58, but hey.
Lining up behind the 23. Go, man, go, 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 go. You're going to be lining up behind the 17.
All right. So now we're never going to get any laps back. The leader might have to pit, might not. Nobody else will, so all we got is what we got. Dang it. That's tough. I mean, what do I... From here, I don't know what I can do from here.
We're on one to go.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make up a lap. I couldn't make up a lap by staying out. I can't make up a lap on the track. This is not sounding good here.
1 minute 12.633.
We got situation. John's out from high up. But if we don't have some carnage coming on here, we're not going to be able to make up any positions here. Dang it.
Give those belts a good
I
tug,
really need the leader to pit there to make that lap back up. Really needed it. Because there are no lucky dogs here.
How about pace cars off? Be ready. Green. Okay, one at a time when you get to them. I'm working on them. Inside. 56.349. Still there?
fun for Kleber.
23.
If that's the race I had on Monday. No, not Pierre again. I mean, we don't want to pass Pierre because he's in a battle up there, and I'm not in a battle with anybody, but it's so frustrating being behind him in turn 2.
22.899. Inside. Clear.
You're not using a spotter?
Working the bottom. Clear low.
I perhaps should not have let Evan pass.
22.969. Got to get through this traffic roll. Pin forward. 22.715.
I don't want to be involved in an accident with these guys. I don't know what this guy's doing. It's like he's leaving the door open sometimes, but not when I need it.
Outside. Clear high.
Oh.
23.142.
And I had thought for a second to try to pass low, like his rear end was gonna take him outside. And then I was like, no, he's gonna spear me if I do that. It's a good save. Might have been better for me if he didn't save it. But
22.897.
now we've got some space behind. That's good. Going 2 laps down just killed us. I should have taken one of those early stops. Seriously, I've never seen that from lap 20 to, to a green flag stop at Milwaukee. That's crazy. And at the time of the last caution, I was like, all right, well, next caution I'm stopping. No matter what. And never came out. Oh. I think something's going on behind because they seem to be falling off at a pace. They seem to be changing positions, but yeah, Cleaver there, or somebody, K quit.
22.943.
He's in the pits. He was one of the 3, but he disappeared. I should probably concentrate on driving. Milwaukee's a lot of fun. If you're thinking about getting Milwaukee, I can tell you it's a lot of fun to race these. However, it's not on a lot of schedules. It doesn't get raced a lot. So if you're tight on cash,
22.491.
It's not one that you want to invest in because you're not going to get a lot of use out of it. Unfortunately, I mean, I'd love to run this a lot more, but I don't know who else runs here. IndyCars do it like once a year or so. Indy Open. And even in the Open, there's not that many. Races with the Indy Open series. So. I think Fixed might run here sometimes. But just, I mean, it's a lot of fun.
6,
So.
4.
I always look forward to these races.
Caution. Alright, save your stuff, save a little fuel.
Don't need to save
The road's
fuel.
closed.
Appreciate the
You're going to be
thought.
lining up behind an 18.
At least we didn't get lapped again. Had the leader behind us. Jason got lapped, so that's good. That's gonna save us now. Since we were the last on this lap, or now we're the only one on this lap.
Alright, you're going to have to come around the pace car. We're going to restart behind this 18.
Thinking about stopping for tires. There's really no reason not to. We're last in the row. We don't have anyone on our same lap. There's no way for us to make up a lap. There's no way here for us to lose a lap. People are just kind of hanging out here. I don't know what they're doing.
They could be lining up behind an 18.
So wasn't that special? So
Pit road will be open.
since those lap cars didn't speed up, they cost us a lap. We could have got a wave around. But since they stopped, they let the P1 and P2 who had pitted, they came out in the middle of the thing. That's ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. Look at that. I only came out ahead of P3, not P1 and 2, who pitted. That's ridiculous.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 14. Go Mango, go Mango. The road speed all the way down.
I don't understand why those cars were just stopped there on the
Looks like you'll be
straight.
lining up behind the 18.
It's like the other cars were in the pits and the guys just didn't know where to go. I don't get it. It is frustrating. Could have got a lap back. Nope.
One to go.
Look at this other guy. Just stop there. What are you doing?
Coming around the 16. Behind the 18.
Yeah, so he obviously got some kind of penalty.
4-3.
He's a lap ahead of me, so what's the point? great. Jason was able to make his lap back because he was the only one who was ahead of the P1 and P2 because everybody else was stopped. So Spear gets the shaft.
Come on, baby, it's all you now, man. Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
Pace car's off. Are you ready?
Ready.
Ready. Green, green, green. Inside. 55.162. Quarter. Clear.
Why is everybody so far outside up there? What's going on? It's a back marker. All the back markers got in there. Again, because of the wonky pitting, it's completely messed up the rows.
15 lappers out of the way, Earl. Rajo.
Well, this guy knows I'm here.
Outside. You're clear.
I trust Kleber from the Lotus 79s. This is not going the way we want it.
22.649.
Things can still happen. There's what you might call a gaggle up front. Gaggle of IndyCars around a short track. Things can happen.
22.736.
We're just kind of hanging out.
22.706.
They have lost the pack here, Pierre and Evan.
22.693.
Evan has lost the race.
Caution. Any comments there, bud?
I don't know if that car will still be drivable after that.
1, 2. Close.
Rear-ended it in the wall.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 14.
Maybe. Go in, get a wing. Trundle along for a few laps. Oh, we got just 20 left.
All right, we need to be behind at 14.
car number 23 there.
Pit road is open.
Pit road is open.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 14.
I was hoping to do better than we did on Monday, but it doesn't seem to be in the books. Evan has not survived. So it looks like P14 for him.
Get behind the 19.
P1 has a quite a few cars between him and P2. You gotta be happy if you're a P1.
One to go. 1 minute 7.848. They could be lining up behind the 19.
All right, Spear, don't mess us up.
And let them have it.
1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 2, 3, 9. Spear was all messed up in positions.
All right, boss man, pace car's off. Do your thing. Green flag. 1 minute 2.084. Inside at your door.
Oh man.
Keep hanging in there, my man. I got 20 laps to go. Inside. You're clear. Inside. Clear. .923. Stay at the bottom, stay at the
Couple
bottom.
of them dead.
Stay low. Caution, caution.
Yeah, it's a big hit.
Alright, Bud, why don't you give me status on your car there? Closed. We're going to restart behind the 14.
All right. That looks like top 10 for Spear. Not the way I would have wanted it, and not really an interesting top 10, but had to let all those cars through because they were behind me and fighting for the win. But yeah, I knew that was a big mess because everybody was just all mixed up in positions. And the guys who were in second, third, and fourth were behind, so they had to make immediate moves to try to get up to the front, and you just can't push that hard. So I don't know who's in, who's out, what's going on in these positions. Anybody in the pits? Luca, he's directly ahead of me. And Dennis? Luca and Dennis, is that it? 9 and 10? No, now I'm 10. So it might be P9. Still got Jason back there, but it seems like I got the speed on him.
behind the 14.
I am behind the 14. Whew. I often catch myself just looking out the looking out of the buildings and things they got outside of the different tracks. I do it even on road courses. Ugh. Cleaver and all right. Now Jason's right behind me. Now he's going to try something at the start. That's for sure. I mean, I've got the speed on him, but if he can get in front, he can try to hold me off. Of course, I got Pierre in front, so there's only so much I can do. Very quiet. It's very quiet just rolling around here in first gear. Taking it easy. It's amazingly quiet.
Oh, it looks like we're going.
Engine tuned down. P8's in the pits. Is he coming out?
Looks like he should be lining up behind the 14.
I don't think P8's coming out of the pits there, dude. Chris, what's he doing in the pits? Is that going to get me P8? I do need P8. That was our goal, P8. So we shall see.
Get those tires cleaned off, but get ourselves a good start here.
We do need a good start.
Pace car's off, big man. We're going to let you do your thing. Green flag. Really good job. Back up into the top 10. Did a really good job. Really good job, oh man. 59.637.
P8. Just need to hold it.
.694.
Oh no, two up there.
Stay low. Caution, caution.
Pierre, when there's nobody in front of you, you don't have to slow down that much.
They're both closed right now.
So that's two that were out.
Lining up behind the 14.
Talking about freebies. I mean, this has been crazy at the end. We had that big, as P4. We had that big long green run in the early starts that we're supposed to weed out a lot of the cars. We've got too many cars that are still left in this thing. That's why things are happening. Is there just one freebie? That's got to be two freebies, and neither one of them looked like they were healthy after that. But Rob was in it. He's still pedaling around behind there. I think it was P3 and P4. There's P4 Brian. He's out. Rob was in it. I think he was the blue one. Was he the blue one that was spinning around? There's no way he'd still be driving. So I don't know what's going on.
Alright, we need to be behind the 14. It's going to be 10 laps to go this time.
P2's in the pits. Was it 2 and 4? Rob did not pit, so maybe it wasn't him. What's he doing back there, though? I don't know. Something's going on. It's hard to tell who was involved, what happened. What do we got? 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9.
Pit road is open.
The rows of cars are always messed up with the, you know, you'd figure P1 in first, P2, P3, P4. No. It's not the way we roll. That's a strange time to pit, Pierre. There's 5 laps to go, Pierre. There's 5 laps to go and you're immediately behind the guys you need to pass. I don't get it. You can't be short on fuel because we've been stopping and stopping. Well, he must be short on fuel. We've had a few stops here at the end, but I'm surprised. Very surprised by that. Very, very surprised. All right, so we only got the one freebie.
Well, it looks like we're going. 1 minute 6.577. Should be starting behind at 1. All right, buddy. Line up behind at 6. You'll be lining up behind
Now
at 6.
we're in order. Gonna put on a show, top 5, right in front of me.
Get that pickup filled up. You ready to rock and roll here, man?
Pickup is filled up.
Oh, man, pace car's off. Drive smart there. Green flag. One minute 4.506.
Yeah, that was Rob. He's just kind of hanging on.
Outside. 23.041. Clear. Inside.
Well, I had trouble with that corner.
Inside. Clear.
Yeah, anytime I go in low, passing somebody on the front straight,
About 5 to go here.
I always have trouble in turn 1. Oh, Pierre!
Few more laps.
Pierre's getting me caught by Jason.
22.892. Outside.
Because I had to check up so much on Pierre, who lost it in 2.
Under clear. Clear. White flag
Dang it.
this time.
Well, P8 was our goal. P8's gonna be it.
23.078.
Yeah, I got nothing now. These tires
Now,
are...
man.
How can that happen? Oh well.
Checker this time.
P8 disappointing at the end there.
Great job, my man. Good job today.
I don't know how we got P8. It was all through Muppetry. We didn't deserve it. We were 2 laps back very early. Never went down 3 laps, but we were never in it for anything because, well, just because.
Check gates up.
Oh.
They're already loaded.
We're already loaded.
Hold it.
Hold it.
Hold it. We're not going to get back across. Just park it there.
Started 8th, finished 8th. Yeah. I guess that was our goal. We got our goal. And, you know, we accomplished that at least. What happened to that pit stop? That's what I want to check. Is this the stop? No, maybe it was the lap before that. Where everybody Dennis Fritz, was that the guy? Everybody pitted. All right, you go. Is everybody going? Yeah, it's hard to see. This thing, it never works right. How did the leader get out so far ahead of everybody else? Oh, there's the answer. Brian Carey. Why is he so far behind everybody else? Oh, he had to let people by. He couldn't pit because he had to let people by. Yep, so Brian Carey couldn't go. Jason Wallach couldn't go because of this. Oh, this guy, the last guy in the number 23, the last guy in the field. He had to pass everybody so that they could pit. So we didn't get anything because he had to pit, and he was just quitting anyway. Okay, the pits are closed and he's pitting and he's broken. Dang it. It's always a Muppet, ain't it? See, look at that. That guy, he has all this time in the world to catch up. He was the one who even causes the caution. And he's back on now. He can pass everybody who's passing him now. He gets to pass again. But he just takes so long to he doesn't bother to see, he's kind of puttering around. What are you gonna do? All right, P8 for Spear. Happy about P8, I guess. That was our goal. So see you next time with iRacing. Hit that like, check out these other videos. Thanks for watching.